What's up guys, Craighton here from LogicLounge.com, here with a unboxing video because I know you guys love me unboxing stuff. So what do I have for you? Well, it's this. It is a HDMI capture card, specifically the Blackmagic Intensity Pro. Before I get into unboxing the Intensity Pro, I want to talk a little bit about my situation, because this isn't my first capture card. This is my third capture card. My first capture card was an AverMedia, I believe C895 card. It was PCI. It worked great for me when I was on Windows. Unfortunately, I made the big switch to Mac, and that card became obsolete, so I had to get something new. I loved the card. Don't get me wrong, it was a great card for using on Windows. It integrated with XSplit and I loved it. But because I made the huge switch to Windows, I couldn't use it because I didn't have drivers for it. So I got something else, which is this, the Intensity Shuttle Thunderbolt version. And it's an alright capture device. What I loved about it is that it had HDMI, and first and foremost, it had Thunderbolt, meaning that it was kind of up with the times. They had a USB 3.0 version, but unfortunately it doesn't work on Mac. And the reason why I love this is because it has multiple inputs. Not only does it have HDMI, but it also has composite inputs as well. So if I thought about getting maybe a PS4 or a PS3, I could use it with this capture card because its HDMI output is actually encrypted, so I couldn't really use it that well. So I loved it. But then I started having issues after about the first week or so, which my preview monitor would start going black for a couple seconds and then coming back on. And if it was heat related, I couldn't fix it. If there's something wrong with the device, I've tried RMAing it. I still haven't gotten a response from Blackmagic yet on that. But this card, external card, because it is essentially a capture card, really isn't working out that much for me when it goes black and comes back on, because I could be in the middle of an Xbox 360 gameplay, I could be in the middle of previewing a video, and it just go black. And that is tough for me. So this has become quickly not very good for me. So this leaves me with a couple choices. I could get one of the mainstream capture devices like a Hauppauge capturing system, but then I have to use its proprietary capture software. And I don't want to do that, because what I loved about the Intensity is that it allowed me to use my editing software's capture device. For instance, I use Premiere Pro, and sometimes I also use Final Cut Pro. And so that allows me to use this card in conjunction with the capturing software within those programs to be able to capture my gameplay, to capture my video, and allows me to use one program for everything else. And I really don't want to deal with having to record to proprietary software, then exporting it, and then importing it. I like just one fellow swoop, and that's what worked for me. Unfortunately, because of those issues, I'm having to turn to my last choice before I have to go with those mainstream options, and that is the Blackmagic Intensity Pro. So without further ado, let's get to unboxing this, because I know that's what you want to see. So hopefully this will fix most of my issues. What I like about it is that you can use it on Linux, you can use it on Windows, and you can use it on Mac. So it's multi-platform compatible, which I love. So let's unbox this puppy. It's a very simple box. It's a PCI capture card, HDMI and analog HDSD editing card. You can use it to capture as well. I know a lot of the major people out there use this card. One of the first and foremost people that I know that uses this card is actually Achievement Hunter. Great gaming channel. I love them. Rooster Teeth is a great channel. So this is what they use, so I thought I'll give it a try as well. So it does HDMI, it also does composite as well. You can do HDV videos as well. The packaging is pretty simple, as you can see in there, nothing too bad. Let's first look at the accessories, if I can pull out the tab, because I kind of got little sliding tabs in there that you can slide out each of the things. So first off, we have our breakout cable. Now this is the breakout cable for composite. So if I had a PS3, if I had a composite device, this is what I would use. It kind of looks like a little bit bigger VGA cable, but it does have composite, and they're all labeled as well. So it tells me this is audio right, this is Y out. So you have this breakout cable. I won't be needing this because I use Xbox 360 mainly, and then my 5D Mark III has HDMI as well, so this really won't be necessary. They also have a composite cable, or sorry, not composite, S-Video cable as well. So for those of you who still use S-Video devices, you have this cable right here for that. And that's about it in the accessories department. You get those two cables. Now let's take a look at this top little area. You can see it's very nicely packaged in this small, convenient thing. And that's what I love about Blackmagic, is that they're very minimalistic, but still gets the job done. So let's take a look at first what comes with it software-wise. So first off, you get a thank you for selecting Blackmagic Design for your work. So it's a little personal, well, not personal, but kind of standard note that they give you to make you feel, special. On the back, it tells you to download the latest software from online. I always do that. Download the user manual, finding support, Blackmagic Design /support. That's great. Inside this little CD case is a CD. I won't be using this. I'll just go to their website, download their official software set, and then inside the anti-static packaging is the capture card itself. Now this is a very small capture card, so if you have smaller devices such as maybe a mini PC or a home theater PC, this can fit in there as well. The card isn't that big. So this is the card. It's very small. There's your plugins right there. There's an HDMI in and an HDMI out, which I really don't know which one's in, which one's out, because it's not really labeled. And then this is your breakout cable. So this just fits directly into the slot, and then you can use it as such. Now there's some red specks on the side of this case, or the side of this card, excuse me. And I don't know if that is actually blood. Maybe somebody, because these cards, I mean, any type of these PCB boards, you can actually cut yourself really easily on. So I wonder if somebody cut themselves and left some blood marks. I wonder if I could swab that for DNA. So it's very interesting. Something I didn't notice in here, but then I just saw that there's a micro USB port right there, and I don't know why. Maybe that's expansion. Interesting. I'll have to do some research and figure out why there's a mini USB port right there. But there you go. That's the Intensity Pro. It's pretty simple, straightforward. You know my issues, but I will be reviewing. I will still review the Intensity Shuttle. I will get that out, and I also will review this guy as well. I'm actually headed off right after I edit and put up this video to put it into my computer and see if it actually does work, so I can, figure out if it's me or if it's the card or whatever it is. We'll figure this out. You can get one for yourself by going to lgic.co/Intensity Pro. That will bring you to the Amazon page where you can pick up one for yourself. I think I picked it up for about $200, which is a little bit on the higher end of things, but then again, this is a professional capture card meant for those seriously wanting to get the utmost and highest quality from their videos. So thank you guys so much for watching this unboxing. Look out for the review of this and check out our other YouTube videos at youtube.com/LogicLounge. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Leave those comments down below for anything else you'd like to see in this YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much once again. We'll see you guys next time.